What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I'm back with another Best Budget Tech episode, and in this one, we're taking a look at products under $75, under $50, and in some cases, under $25. It is part of our back to school themed series, but as someone who hasn't been in school for about 6 years now, which is crazy to think about, this is an episode for everyone who just loves tech, is looking for what to add to your backpack, travel bag, or EDC, but also specifically with students in mind as to what are some of the best accessories to not only have for productivity and your day-to-day, but also for your own personal enjoyment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, but not before I announce the giveaway rules. If you would like to win an item from this video, just go ahead and make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below with your Instagram username because we'll be contacting the winner directly on Instagram in 2 weeks and also pinning the winning comments. I also have at least 2 more episodes coming up that cover products in the price point of under $100, $250, and $300, as well as one that is $500 plus that just shows you the best of the best if in some cases the budget is no object or you really want to invest in specific pieces of tech that will last you through your entire high school or college career and beyond. So when it comes to the backpack of choice, this right here is the Herschel Classic XL. And it really brings back a lot of memories because I use a Herschel bag from high school through to university. And what I love about it is that it comes in at a price point that is relatively affordable, but by spending a little bit more than like the cheapest backpack that you can find, you're going to have something that can last you for many years to come. I've used these bags for travel and also for school, but they're very durable. It has a nice nylon material, available in many different colors, is still minimal enough while also having the iconic logo right here, and you have a decent amount of storage for your everyday use. On the inside, you have room for your laptop as well as many different accessories, some clothes, and different pieces, a side pocket for your water bottle and stuff, and you also have a little front pouch to have some accessories, tech products, or a tech pouch, which is also something that I like to have in addition to a backpack. This is a very comfortable bag, and I just love the way that it is built, and I love the way that it looks, and especially in this olive green here, I just think it looks beautiful, and you should definitely consider it as your back to school bag. The only little complaint that I have about this backpack and this model specifically is that it doesn't have a little top compartment to fit something like my AirPods, wallet, and keys. And so some of the other models from the Herschel lineup and beyond will have that. So it just comes down to your specific needs, but this right here is a good happy medium. So this next product right here is the Bellroy Tech Kit, and I've seen a lot of good options out there, from ones that come from the camera world of Peak Design to Orbit Key that also has one that could fit like a larger pair of headphones. But if you're looking for something that is compact and can carry all of your accessories in one place, Bellroy makes some really quality products. The first thing that I notice is just how high quality the material is. It really is one that will hold up over time, and you can be assured of that. And it also comes in a few different colors, from this orange one right here to a neutral gray or black. And I also like that it has a good balance of rigidity, but also a soft touch that also compresses in a very packed bag. The corners are nicely done, and on the inside, you can open it up completely and see exactly what you have. From backup batteries to your computer mouse, as well as different elastics and compartments for some of the smaller pieces. It also has a magnetic tech pouch. It's really self-explanatory, but I think it's one that has a good balance of storage and portability. And in some cases, I don't even need my backpack. I just need my laptop charger and some of the peripherals, and I'll just bring this along and not even have to bring my backpack. And it's just good if you just want to keep your everyday commute as light as possible. The other little essential that I've added to my tech bag recently is a direct Ethernet to USB Type-C cable. I do have the Apple adapter of USB Type-C to Ethernet, but I often forget that, and I find that in like hotels and in schools in a lot of cases, the internet works better when it is just wired in. And so having an all-in-one cable for under $20 can save you in some scenarios just to get the most reliable and fast connectivity, whether you're at school, in the library, or essentially anywhere that has an Ethernet port. it just combines the function into 2-in-1, and so this is something that goes into my tech kit everywhere I go, including an SD card reader and of course the charger. So this right here is the 8-bit Do Retro Numpad, and it is really cool because it not only works as a standalone calculator, but you can also connect it to your laptop via Bluetooth and use it as a dedicated number pad. Traditionally, I really don't like laptops that have a built-in number pad because I like to have the keyboard as central as possible, but there are scenarios, and I think in certain fields, where having a number pad can be really handy. And this really brings together the best of both worlds when it comes to modern tech, but also the retro mechanical analog element because it features Kale white switches. You get that mechanical feedback that is really satisfying when you're typing in your numbers, and you have that little bounce to it as well as the audible feedback. And so you can just have this set next to your computer, and if you need to use the number pad, you can connect it with the little switch on the top that has the Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz function. On top of that, you can also just use it as a traditional calculator, and so just using it as a typical calculator is really awesome, and I just love the fact that it has this 8-bit LCD display that has that retro look to it, but again, has all of the tech features. So this next product right here is the Gamesir G8 Controller for your phone. You can use it with any Android, iOS, and even your Nintendo Switch as a wireless controller. But what I like about this is that it comes in at a price point that is a little bit more affordable than some of the mainstream competitors, but it has a few additional features up its sleeve. First off, if you're used to any console games such as the PlayStation or the Xbox, it is going to feel very familiar. The grips on the side are really nice. You also have a little R4 and L4 button on the back, and you have the RT and the RB on the top. It also features a gyroscope as well as vibrations, but I also like the fact that the joysticks feel very familiar. The base one is one that is very similar to what is found on the PlayStation 5's DualShock, but you can also go ahead and use the interchangeable pieces that give you a customized feel depending on what you specifically like. In my case, I'm used to this type of controller, and I just feel like it is extremely ergonomic in the hand. So no matter what game you're playing, you're really able to enjoy this experience. You have your little buttons on here, as well as a D-pad on here. And I find that the way that it is built is really solid. So if you're someone who wants to use your smartphone for gaming just in your downtime, this is a really good alternative option, and I found that Gamesir actually makes a lot of cool products that are different form factors, but this one just happened to be my favorite. And if you take your phone out, it folds up into a really portable format that you can just throw it in your backpack or your tech kit. So when it comes to a nice and stylish keyboard and mouse, it actually fits the theme of this desk setup quite nicely. We have the Logitech Pop Keys and Logitech Pop Mouse. This is a combination that is very unique in its style. It has typewriter style mechanical keys that give good audible feedback. It's really fun to type on, but in addition to that, it's also a lot of fun. The Pop name comes in a few different ways. You have the different colors that you can pick from, and in this case, I think this nice neutral retro cream looks by far the best, but if you like a flare of color, there are options. But in addition to that, you have 12 different function keys on the keyboard, including some customizable emojis on the side if there are some that you commonly use. The battery life is also excellent. The mouse lasts about 2 years, the keyboard for about 3 years, and as you set it down, it just has like a good ergonomic height to it that is perfect. And I find that having this keyboard like this is actually one that I didn't think that I would like as much in the beginning, but after typing on it, I find it really, really fun. But I think for general, like day-to-day use, it is a really fun option. And I think the combination price is one that comes in at a really reasonable price point for what it is able to offer. So the next product right here is definitely one of my favorites as part of the EDC, and it is the Paperlike Cleaning Kit for your screen. Obviously, Paperlike is first known for their amazing screen protectors, and we also use that on our iPads, notably the new Paperlike 2.1 screen protector with the nano dot technology. This is really the ultimate all-in-one setup when it comes to cleaning your device screen. All you have to do is pop it out of the little case here that keeps the microfiber clean and protected. You spray the solution on your screen and you use the built-in microfiber and angular cloth to be able to then clean your display and ensure there are 0 streaks. It does fix the issue of an expensive spray bottle, microfiber cloths, streaks. What I like about this is that if you have any like deeper marks on your screen, you can really use the corner and get it out before smoothing it once again. It is also completely refillable and it gives you over 500 cleans throughout its life cycle, and it just gives you that ultimate cleaning experience for your device. We always have to make sure our devices are clean, especially when filming. So if you guys want to check this out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below, and a huge thanks to Paperlike for sponsoring this video. If you're willing to spend a bit more money though, my favorite travel mouse is the MX Anywhere 3. It is really similar to what I use at home, which is the MX Master, and it is just an ergonomic, really good scroll wheel, and a mouse that I would say that I would recommend if you're spending a lot of time on your computer and you don't necessarily like using the trackpad. I know a lot of people are fully comfortable with the trackpad. Personally, I don't really like using the trackpad, but yeah, this is a really comfortable option, and I've probably used the line of Anywhere products since the start of my whole YouTube career. So this right here is the Govee Backlight 3 Lite, and I've had these on quite a few of my TVs, but I feel like for a lot of students out there, whether you have a TV in the living room or in your dorm, this is a really good way to add ambient lighting while also serving more than one purpose. First off, it is one that you can customize to any different light pattern that you would like on its own. But in addition to that, it is able to scan the different hues and tones that are on the screen, and from there, display the lighting around it to just give it a nice accent. And whether you're watching a movie, TV show, or gaming, and even listening to music, it is able to sync to all of those patterns, and I feel like it's a really popular item, and it starts at a price point of $30. I've tested out some of the best variations of these products in the past that costed hundreds of dollars and had their own HDMI boxes, but honestly, I found the Govee one to be a little bit better, and it's just much easier to set up. Yes, it does have the little camera that sits on the top, but it doesn't really bother me too much, especially if you're using a larger TV, but the setup is really easy. Just have the little LED strip around the TV, it plugs into a box, it powers via USB, and I mean, you just really can't go wrong with this price point. And Govee also has a whole ecosystem of products, including lights that can go on the side and add to this, but you can also use the app and tie all of the products together and control them all at once. And so for under 50 bucks, this is definitely one of my favorite home tech accessories that I use in my personal setup as well. So some of the little accessories that you can have on your keychain or your wallet come from Nomad. And this right here is the Nomad tracking card. And so this right here is the perfect solution because it uses Apple Find My, has a 5-month battery life, recharges wirelessly or via MagSafe, and it's the thickness of 2 credit cards. And so if I don't want to worry about like losing my wallet, I just go ahead and slide it in here, and from there, I'm able to have a Find My function on my wallet at any time. It comes in at a price point of about $40, but yeah, when you're in a pinch and you lose your wallet all the time, this accessory definitely comes in really handy. And on the other hand, I have the Chargekey. This is something that is good for when you're out and about and you maybe forgot your charging cable and you really need one. For about $20, you have this little accessory, it holds magnetically, and you can get it in a USB Type-C option or a Lightning option, and it just clips right to your keychain, and you can plug it in to your backup battery, your computer, and keep your phone and other devices charged when you absolutely need it. Moving on, the next product right here is the Polaroid Go. It is a really fun instant camera that not only serves as great decor on your desk setup or in your home, but it is also a great instant camera that also prints right away. I've seen a lot of the very similar ones, and there are a ton of options on the market from Polaroid, from Fujifilm, and they're all pretty similar and decent in their own ways, but this is just another one that I've checked out and I've had for quite a while, and it prints in a really small format that you can just give to anyone as you take the photo. And you just reload the film right here and it comes out almost instantly, and you do charge it on the side via micro USB, and that is probably its single biggest drawback because I don't really have micro USB anymore. But nevertheless, it is a very portable, good looking little Polaroid Go, and I feel like for a portable option, it is a little bit smaller than some of the other options that I've seen out there. So when it comes to the best all-in-one system, platform, and tech product, this right here is the Amazon Echo Spot. And I feel like for students out there, Amazon is a really good ecosystem to be a part of because you can have Amazon Prime, you can also use Amazon Prime Video, and with the rising prices of Netflix, I feel like Amazon Prime is a pretty good value at the moment. This is a product that goes on sale all the time, and you should buy it when it's on sale, but it comes in many different fun colors as well, but the black one is the only one that is kind of in stock at the moment in Canada. It is an alarm clock, it is also a music player, it also has a good wake-up light, and at the same time, it is also a speaker. And so it is really an all-in-one function product that doesn't just do one thing, but it not only provides a good tech hub, but at the same time, for students out there, you have your alarm clock, you also might have early wake-up times, and this is able to serve all those purposes. This latest generation has a really good speaker as well, and in the past, I've checked out a lot of the little Amazon pods, and so having the combination of everything, including a sleek-looking screen, is a pretty good improvement from the previous generation. So this right here is probably one of the best values that you can get right now for a pair of truly wireless earbuds that also features active noise cancellation. It is the CMF by Nothing, and Nothing is a company that has already been pushing the boundaries of great design, great quality, and great products at a price point that I would say sits right in the middle. I wouldn't say it's like a budget brand, but at the same time, this right here and its CMF brand is what is meant to be the budget price point. And just based on like the fun colors and like the fun vibe of both Nothing and CMF, I think it's gonna be very popular amongst students. For $40, you get 42 decibels of active noise cancellation, which by no means is the most amount of noise cancellation, but having active noise cancellation at this price point with good sound quality is already more than what you can expect. The battery life is 8 hours. It also features 12.4 millimeter biofiber drivers, and it also has an IP rating. And I mean, it is one that I would personally not get in the color of orange, but it also comes in a few different neutral colors, so that is great. But they're very comfortable, very light, and the sound quality is actually really solid. And you have this little lanyard right here, USB Type-C for charging. It is like the first product that I've checked out from CMF. I haven't actually seen the phones yet, but overall, pretty good experience, and for $40, I mean, nowadays it is actually a pretty competitive space with the truly wireless earbuds, from this to the Soundcore options, but I feel like this one is a pretty good option because you do have that additional major feature. If you happen to be looking for a high quality water bottle that has another function though, this is one from Rhinoshield, and it has a MagSafe mount right here. And so if you're doing like conference calls, you need something to like prop up while you're eating and trying to watch some TikToks or watching a movie, it's a really handy accessory. It is also good for anyone who is filming their own vlogs. It's a multi-purpose item. Definitely not like the most budget option considering it is a water bottle, but it still fits into the category of price point in this video, and I find it quite handy. If you're someone who uses the Apple Watch, this is also a fun little accessory, especially for an Apple lover. And this is like a little stand for your Apple Watch that not only has it as a charger, but it also looks like a vintage Mac. Especially when you have it in the nightstand mode, it is able to display the time and some information that you assign it to. And I mean, it's just a fun little accessory. And if you don't want to get like a dedicated alarm clock or a Amazon system, and you already spent your money on the Apple Watch, then this is a pretty good option. It comes in at a price point of $10, so you really can't go wrong. But yeah, there's nothing much to say about it. It's made out of this soft silicone finish, and I personally think it's really cool, but I just don't happen to have my cable available right now for the Apple Watch charging element. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.